It's Debbie Silver, the Mojo Coach. Are you dating your spouse? You know, I've been working with so many moms for so many years, and I found that for many, many moms, the minute they have children is kind of the beginning of the end of their relationship. And if your relationship has kind of lost its sizzle a little bit, you're going to want to watch this video. You know, remember how things were years ago when you tried to look good for each other and you tried to impress each other and you used to say all these little cute things and do cute things for each other, and then you had kids and it was hard. It was hard because you weren't sleeping enough and you were being pulled in so many different directions, and you know, your kids have all these needs and you want to help them and be there for them and do everything, and the only way to do that, you know, you're only one person. So typically, who got the short end of the stick? You, because you started neglecting your own self-care, and if you're like the many moms that I've seen, your partner, because there just was no time, energy, or motivation left to spend time with your partner as well. So how do you manage it all? Well, I'm certainly not saying that it's easy, but what I am saying is it kind of needs to be as much of a priority as raising your kids, if you want that marriage to be strong. You know, my in-laws, who have been married for 52 years, we had a wedding for them at their 50-year anniversary. Could you imagine their kids and grandkids were their bridal party, and people who were in their original bridal party were at the wedding? Anyway, it was beautiful. But I'll never forget my mother-in-law saying something to me, and I said, oh, I really want to remember that. She said, Deb, your kids will grow and leave the house, and you better like who you're looking at when they're gone. Now, it sounds kind of simple, but it's true. It's keeping each other top of mind now, while you're going through raising kids together. And how do you do that? Well, it could be so simple. Little things, like every time, you know, you or your partner see each other, smile. Or bring each other a cup of coffee, or a gentle rub as you pass each other by, or a little text, or a phone call, or anything that just lets each other know, hey, I'm thinking about you. And it doesn't have to be drastic, it's just something simple. You know, also what happens is we forget to spend time together, to go out with each other. And there's nothing wrong, and you're not neglecting your children if you get a babysitter, and let's say once a week, just go out and just with your partner and just make it a rule. It's just not all about the kids. You're just going to spend time just talking about other things as well, and reconnect, you know, and spend that time together where you're just feeling like you're dating a little bit again. And this way you're keeping that connection. Whatever it is for you, if you found that you've lost that connection and you're raising kids together, sure, you know, it could be mediocre, but it could be fantastic. And yes, it takes, you know, a little bit of work, but nothing really good comes easy. Isn't a great marriage worth it? I hope you think so. For more tips like this and so much more, just keep tuning back. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.